this is going to be my first video for my channel. I'm going to talk about my aquaponics system and how I am changing it over to use a greenhouse outdoors instead of being just completely in my basement. I'm adding more fish. We'll have some tomorrow. I'm going to make a video on that. And I am just finishing up putting my greenhouse in. I'm doing an Arduino to control that, and I want to put an Arduino to control my fish here in my basement. My main setup is my greenhouse outside is going to be for basically growing my plants and cleaning the water. My fish I'm going to keep in the basement. I live in Wisconsin, so the warmer I can keep my fish, it stays in my basement anywhere from 60 to 65 degrees all year round. So the water in the summertime is going to warm up for the fish a little bit, but the basement should keep it down a little bit. I'm doing perch, bluegill, and crappie. Right now I just have perch in the system, and I will be adding crappie and bluegill tomorrow. I will be adding just regular bluegill and hybrid bluegill. And from there I am going to talk more about things like butchering and hunting and prepping for different kind of disasters or situations that we might experience. And I hope you enjoy my videos. Thank you. So using the Arduino, I can take and sense when the switch is on or off, and from that I can turn the drain on or off. I built my greenhouse with 16mm polycarbonate on the outside and 6mm polycarbonate on the inside in order to get a fair amount of insulation value. Currently my Arduino is only controlling the drain, but I'll be having it control the fan in the greenhouse to vent out any hot air. My media bed is about 22 feet long, wrapping around one side and about 12 inches deep. I'm using two 500-gallon Bestway square frame pools in the basement to hold my fish in. I'm going to have perch and crappie in one, and then my hybrid bluegills and the normal bluegills in another one. My perch are about 10 to 12 inches, ranging anywhere from about a pound to a pound and a half currently. They're about 2 years old. I've been raising them in a aquaponics system in my basement with grow lights, and I was having little problems. I didn't make the bed deep enough, and I had water flowing through it all the time, didn't flood and drain it like I'm going to be doing now. So hopefully my new one works better that way. If you can tell how big that is compared to my hand, it's pretty good size. I'm making grow towers in order to grow strawberries and maybe a few other things. I got this idea from a few different places online of people who made their own and commercial ones available. I think a folding stainless idea will be easier to clean out in the future, and it'll stay nice and clean. So here's my deep water bed. This is the only one on at the moment. It's running back to my pool. No fish in that part of it yet. This will be my grow bed, my media bed. The water comes in from up here, comes across and up there, breaks off there. I had to put a shutoff on it because it was flowing way too much through here. I could fill this entire thing up full of water in 10 minutes and it would empty the pools in the basement. I have this hooked up to an Arduino, so right now I have the drain open because I haven't flipped it upside down. But if I flip this down, you'll hear the drain goes off. And that's my Arduino over there. So I'm going to start putting my, you can hear it when I pick up the float switch. I am going to, oh, there's Duke. Duke. What's up, buddy? And we're going to start filling this with media. I'm going to leave that drain closed, and I have another pump I'm just going to put right in that corner and wash the media out, get all the silt or whatever is on it off. and should be good to go. I'll make another video when I'm doing that. I have this water on a little bit fast just to show you guys how this works. See the water coming up, float's starting to move. And there's the drain. So that opened that drain up.